Hey there, everybody. This is Lady Nick, your social media red guide. It's been a while since I decided to just hang out in my corporate jammies and update you on my DayTimer planner, which I mostly use for my artists and admins. So I think the last time I did an update was back in December, or I think for the new year. But since then, there have been a few changes, so I just wanted to share with you how I'm setting this up to actually be an archival kind of like where all the planners are going to be organized and pretty much how I'm going to flow with what I'm going to post on social media, as well as how I'm going to flow in the Artisan Admin Retreat Center, which is on the north side of Chicago. So I think I mentioned this before. I printed out some sheets from DIYFISH, and usually as an administrator, when I'm going around on events, I have a tablet with me, and I try to write down everything that I need to remember for the event or for the day, even include some cute stickers, which I need to remind myself just to use wisdom and calm down. So what I did was I cut down the sheets of paper for, I think this is the Nadine version, five. I'll put the link down below of which version I originally purchased and just downloaded. So what this does for me, I did them on an 8.5 sheet of paper and just, of course, cut them in half, but I left them unpunched. So therefore, if I want to insert them in another binder or just put them in my happy planner, or better yet, it fits snugly right into the side pocket and it is zippable and I can take it with me on the go. So therefore, I can just leave the big planner in the bag and whatever I need to take care of for the day is all on the sheet. Now, mind you, if it's not on the sheet, pretty much it shouldn't be taken care of all on the same day because you can overload your schedule and you don't want to do that. You want to use your time effectively and efficiently, but also leave room for, like, let's say someone needs prayer or you just need to bless the atmosphere with peace and prosperity. So those are some of the things that I like to do when I enter some rooms and some arenas that I go. Okay, so let's flip it to the front. I haven't changed the side pocket or any front pockets. What I have done was started to go back through them to make sure either I implemented what I wanted to implement for 2017 or go ahead and schedule it for 2018. My project life card, my dashboard / divider, another project life card reminding me to rewind and press pause. This section I think I talked about before, but I'm going to be doing some stamping and embossing DIY for our workshop coming up March 15th through the 31st. So if you want to stay tuned on when that's going to happen, just go ahead and push the notification bell button. And whenever I post that up, it'll let you know that technique. If you wanted to try that style in your planner, I can show you what I do and then you can apply it to yours. And then another project life card remind me to do my giveaways next month. And these are some stickers that I found actually in a binder. There's a storage binder that DayTimer sells, and I decided to repurpose it with new dashboards and dividers for our Etsy shop that I'm going to be relaunching hopefully this spring. So I'm chugging away at it and I want to get things ready for the spring. I'll definitely let you know as the date draws closer. There's a 2017 calendar, and I decided to not only include the holidays in America but also when the workshop is. I decided to keep this 2017 calendar just, without a lot of stickers or stamping on it, because I realized even though I need a glance of the year right in front of me, another thing is I just decided to circle the important dates of when things are happening or I need to be aware of the American holidays. See, but these are the holidays observed around the world. And these are the special dates for TOC Town. And of course, you see I included here the workshop weeks. Weeks are from the 15th through the 31st. So I'm just going to be doing like DIY, introductions into what TOC Town is all about as we move onward in season 7. Introducing you to our Patreon people, and not only the people, but the different levels of access that you can have as you come in and want to participate in building the community and culture. There's a lot to be done in 2017, so I'm leaving these as summary pages. Here's the year at a glance for 2018 and the holidays observed around the world. And of course, this calendar goes to 2023. And for the unmarked, undated sheets, I am so happy that I decided to go ahead and shop the stash, because I realized like now I'm actually, running down and almost running out of inserts. I'm still doing inventory, so I'm sure somewhere in the corner there's another stack of these. They include them whenever you purchase your calendar. So what I'm doing with them is sectioning out different aspects of TOCtown.com and what I plan to do in updating that section. So this is pretty much what I do on my quote unquote spa days, is, not only journal about what's going on, but where I want to focus the community for the upcoming season. So we have, if you didn't know, Spa Moment is like Motivational Monday, Travel Tuesday, Writers Wednesday, Chief Artisan Trainers is on Thursday. And we've actually done a podcast with Jay Shep. He's doing a Chicago workshop. I think it's on the 25th. Don't quote me on it. I will leave a link down below of our original podcast. And I think he even jumped in on a Google Hangout with me. So I'll post both of those down there if you're interested in going to his workshop. At least you'll have, some insight onto who he is as a small business owner and also a producer. Then I have some new recipes for my Saturday Solution season. If you're in a meeting and you just need a fresh idea for the season, I'm here to provide some ideas or even tips or tools that you may need to make it a successful meeting and more productive. Last but not least, I made some future changes to the main Square blog. If you notice, I haven't been posting there. We're moving that over to Patreon mostly, but hopefully within the next couple weeks, I'll give you a full detail update as far as a new directory that we're going to be having. Cafe and Courtyard, I'm really excited about that because I'm on chapter 2 now of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And in that chapter, he talks about how the rich don't work for money. If you haven't picked up the book, pick it up now. I will include a link so you can hop on to Amazon Smile and go ahead and pick up your copy. Join in on the conversation. It's posted on Cafe and Courtyard page in TOCtown.com, and leave me a comment down below how each chapter affects you or maybe impacts you. I want to get out of debt, but also, I want our community to understand what it means to be just debt-free and working on maintenance, because you can always get back into debt even if you get out of it. But that's another subject. All right, last but not least, I have a few DIY upcycling updates for you. The new studio on the north side as well as here on the south side. I've got, some new projects. Well, they're old transitioning into new. So I'm shopping the stash still and also investing in some small business online from Etsy. So I'll do a haul, probably, I'm hoping like the first or second week of March, and then let you know what I pick up. So these are just more blank sheets, which I'm holding on to. It's funny how like when you start noticing you're running out, you hold on to it even tighter. So, and these are Post-it notepads, that's in a zip closure pocket, which I picked up when I first bought the planner. So still using it. Dashboard divider for TOC Town. My color for my emblem is red, so that's why I chose that color. I haven't decided what I'm going to recover this with yet, but then I have the A to Z This is normally used as an address and phone directory, but I think I might use it as a filing system. So I haven't decided yet, but it's going to be really productive to have something all in one place. You know, maybe just list out the planners and what I do with the planners, you know, season by season. So that way I can flow through all of 2017, each planner, where did it go and what was it purpose to do. These are card holders and expense sheets. But you see, because I think it's, I was trying to think of it. Yeah, I did a no spend for 2016. I'm not doing one this year, but I learned a lot of lessons about myself. And even in that, when I realized, like, why don't I use these sheets, you know, so often? It's because the lines and blocks are so small. I'm thinking maybe I should color code them, you know, how they use the mood tracker, you know, because a lot of times when I decide not to buy something, you know, it's sometimes it doesn't feel so good, but it's also a sigh of relief, you know, that I'm actually looking forward to saving up for, you know, different other planners that I want to purchase for the community. So I try to keep that at the forefront of my mind. And of course, I mentioned before that I kept the last fourth quarter of 20 I kept the last quarter of 2016 in here, so then I can just review them. I was going to review them on camera with you, but I think that'll make the video too long. But if you do want to know some of the things that we were doing back in the last quarter of 2016, just let me know. I'll be glad to share them with you. Okay, so I think that's the update for today. If you have any questions, or even if you enjoy the creative content that we're producing for TOCtown.com and now our new TOC Town Hall, let me know in the comment section down below. I'd love to get to know you and what you're doing to endeavor to organize your home studio or your home office. Take care and God bless.